All right, in some of my previous videos with George, I've done things like band rotating, things like that, or stretching-oriented rotating. Rotating is great. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different reasons to do it. Obviously, one of them is mobility, so you don't hurt yourself when you go to pick up an object and walk away from it. You pick up a plant in your house, you want to move it, and you hurt your back. So this is a good way to do it. I don't actually have a name for this exercise, but it's a core move. First thing you do is put one foot in front and one foot in back. The back foot is on my toe. The front foot is flat. My posture is up. I hold the ball as if I'm going to pass it forward like this. I turn to the side, bring it to my hip, bring it up. So the 2 points of reference are your hip and the peak above your head.
Now, and I notice that your eyes follow the ball. Right?
In this case, your eyes are going to follow the ball when you're learning, yes. That's one way to do it. So, turn, release, turn. And over time, if you pick up your pace and you're in the same two positions, what happens is it tends to want to throw you around. So not only do you strengthen your lower back and your abdominals, but you strengthen your inner and outer thighs, your glute. I mean, it's all around you, and your goal is to do it fast enough to throw yourself off balance and then correct it. So, other ways to do it. Hold a body bar if you have a body bar. Down, up. Now, if you notice, what I'm doing is I'm going across the knee that's in front. It's much more difficult and more core work if you go across the knee that's in front rather than to go this way. This is easy. You can do it, but if you go to the open side rather than the closed side, the open side's easy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, do it again. Do it again on this side here.
Okay. Now I'm going to use a plate.
Okay.
Go across the leg that's in front, raise up. Cross, raise up. And again, build momentum and start to go faster and faster. Again, make sure your toe is touching the floor, not your flat foot. Okay?
Why?
Now, well, because if you're up on your toe, it requires more balance. Real quick, I'll do this in another video sometime later. If you come up out of that kneeling position, sit your hips down strong, and do the same movement. Hip, up. This is much more difficult. This is the next progression. In strength training, we use the term progression all the time.
Right. This is great for people with hernias, right?
Make sure you breathe in and out as normally as you can. The exertion happens in all directions, so it's not like there's one particular place to breathe out. Just breathe it in and out normally. And again, settle down. If you get good at it, hip, up, hip.
Now,
up.
how about a cautionary word? Who should not be doing the last one?
If you have a bad back or bad knees, be cautious. You might want to use a pad underneath the knee that's on the ground when you start.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just doing the
rotating.
Well, even more than the rotating, where you're up a little bit.
This one?
Right.
Same principle. Anybody with a bad knee, because if your knee is significantly out in front, that's bad. That could hurt underneath your kneecap.
Okay.
Your patellar tendon. And also, I mean, if you have a bad back and you're turning, if you're turning on your axis like this, it's good. But if you're flopping all around, be careful with your back. It's very important. Start with the kneeling, then come up into the lunge position.
Thank you.
Welcome.